Hey people, Positive Paul. Good afternoon to all my friends around the world. Tuesday, March 18th, 2025. And I find interesting in Isaiah 47, towards the very end, this sounds somewhat similar to what has been taking place, specifically the United States after World War II. But I'm going to go through Isaiah 47 and then point out the part where I think is very germane for the predicament we all find ourselves in. This is God's judgment against Babylon and Chaldea. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne. O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Take the millstones and grind mill, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Now, do you think Nebuchadnezzar maybe read this and said, I better wise up? Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and will not meet thee as a man. As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms. I was wroth with my people, I have polluted my inheritance, and given them into thy hand. Thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke. Upon the ancient hast thou heavily laid thy yoke, meaning these people had been around for a long time, long before the Babylonians ever came into the picture. And thou said, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither did remember the latter end of it. Sounds possibly like a little glimpse into the future, possibly. A little soothsaying, perhaps. Now, therefore, hear now this, that thou art given to pleasures, dwellest carelessly, like a couch potato loving American. Right, folks? These Benedict Arnolds. These, let's keep it clean for the kids at home. Thou sayest in thy heart, I am, and none else besides me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in thy perfection. For the multitude of thy sorceries, and for the great abundance of thy enchantments. So here we are. This is fascinating, because in Isaiah 47, verse 9, but these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day. Now, how the Lord acts, and this is one of the mysteries to the good God-fearing people, but not these Edomites, not these groups, individuals you see in Deuteronomy 18. They know that there is an ever-powerful, almighty force from heaven that comes out of nowhere at a moment's notice and puts the kibosh on all their dirty deeds done dirt cheap with the devil. So in a moment, in one day, the loss of children, widowhood, they shall come upon thee in their perfection. Meaning they're riding high, folks, right? It's, red carpet all the way up. but it's their devices, their sorceries, and their enchantments that somehow have been able to put them in this position. So as we further go in Isaiah 47, for thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, these lazy lying lizards, right? Thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee, and thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me. It's this ego. It goes way beyond narcissism, folks, all right? It's a mindset of two different types of, well, humans, two types of life forms on planet Earth. Therefore shall evil come upon thee, because they begged for it. Thou shalt not know from when it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. Meaning, they cannot predict. They're observer of times. They're soothsayers. They cannot figure this out, and they never will. And this is what the tribulation is about, Jacob's trouble, to right some wrongs. And it's going to sneak up on you. Yep. And look out. Now stand now with thy enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. So go ahead, try to figure out when the Lord will act and redeem his people. Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly procrastinators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. Behold, they shall be as stubble. Nothing's going to save these lazy lying lizards. Nothing's going to save Esau, these Edomites. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. Now that we know the earth will be renewed by fire. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. There shall not be a coal to warm, nor a fire to sit by. Thus thou shalt they be unto thee, whom thou hast labored, even thy merchants from thy youth. They shall wander every one to his quarter, none shall save thee. Hey, I wonder what the stock market is doing. Well, kids, there's something to think about. And remember, he's coming through those clouds, not those chemtrails.